Alrighty, howdy guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to go packless. Alrighty, so I'm going to show you guys what I carry on my bike to help me ride packless. I pretty much load everything I can onto my frame so that I don't have to carry anything on my body because I can't stand that additional weight jostling around. I do have a hip pack, so if I go on anything longer than 2 hours, I will take my hip pack so I can carry an extra 2 bottles of water. Long days, I'll have maybe more bandages and stuff on me and more snacks, spare GoPro batteries, stuff like that. But for just a quick 2-hour local trail ride, this is what I carry on my frame so I don't have to carry a hip pack. So I guess first things first, you're gonna need water. So obviously your standard water bottle, pick this one up in Moab, it's pink. Next is I carry a small pump. This one's really cool. You can take the hose out of the other side, screw it on. It gives you a little bit more flexibility while you're cranking away. Yeah, it's made by design. Next product is one of my favorite cheaper items on this list. I picked it up from Amazon. It's from a brand KOM or Calm Cycling. It's really neat. It has this little interior stretchable Velcro system, so you can just kind of throw some of your tools or parts in here and it'll stretch to those and kind of hold them in place when you unsecure it. And this part, which is just some like nylon covered string, it hasn't done anything to my frame yet, but it's still relatively new, so we'll see how that wears over time. But then it just has a little clip on the other side, so you clip it over your frame like so. And then the really cool part is it has this little boa system. You just tighten the boa system down to your frame and it holds everything really secure. And then to undo it, you just do a half turn backwards and it automatically undoes it. Take a clip off to get to your products. In that, I carry a tubolito, my tubeless repair kit. It also has a valve core remover, but I have another tool that has that as well. And this is how I stack this. Sometimes I will carry a CO2 in here as well. But honestly, on local rides, just a pump's gonna be more than enough. Another thing that's quick too is I normally carry a pocketable snack. So this is a little goo or a little honey stinger. These just kind of slip in your pocket pretty easily with your phone and keys. All right, and then lastly is my favorite piece. It's a 1UP EDC. I'm sure you've heard about these. Everybody raves about them. Pretty amazing. I do have the threadless carrier, so I have to use the smaller option. There's 2 tube sizes, if you didn't know. So I have to use the smaller one because of the threadless carrier. And on the version 2, you just kind of bend it like that to pop it apart. And obviously, as you can see in here, it stores 2 master links for me. It's a tire lever, spoke wrench, valve core remover, chain link remover, and then you got your standard mini multi-tool. And that pretty much has most of everything you're gonna need on the trail, especially on something that you could still walk home if you had to. And I'm thinking about doing something different, but on this lower part, the little capsule, right? It's pretty small. I just carry a few things. I cut up a little zip tie, so I have at least one small zip tie that I can use. Spare valve core. And then these are miscolored, but I swear they're the same. I carry, since I ride clipless, 2 spare clipless bolts. And that pretty much covers everything I carry. I gotta work my genius to get all this shit back together. Downside to having such small stuff is if you're not using it, it might take some magic to get everything to go back where it's supposed to. The EDC tool is just honestly phenomenal. I don't think I'll ever not have one again. And the easiest way, if you do have the EDC tool, to put this back together is you go from the top. Then you bend it out a little bit and it's just clipped back together. And as you can hear when it's all put together, I don't hear any rattling or anything.